I'm Jasmine.
I'm Abby.
And this is The Rat Trap. Heyo! So if you're not doing anything, Tuesday, December 8th, after school in the small ensemble room, it's the Fiddler on the Roof auditions. And if you don't like your singing voice, that's okay because there's plenty of speaking roles. And to get prepared for this, you can pick up a packet right outside of Miss Andrews' room.
We have a great stuff cooking up in the new science lab, so let's go check it out.
Hey guys, it's Ernesta. So you may have noticed some changes at Black River. Some teachers have gotten new rooms, so we're gonna go in the new science department and ask Mrs. Miss Kelly and Mr. Ewald how they feel about these new changes. So here we are with Mr. Ewald. All right, first question. How do you like the new room?
I like it a lot. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, what is it like having your own science department?
It's just another, next move in Black River's history and in Black River's evolution. It's nice to have, a space for, some more advanced science to take place.
And then, was moving difficult?
Yeah, I mean, the scary part about moving chemistry equipment is it's pretty much all glass and it's all chemicals and it's all acids and flammables and stuff like that. So, it's not something that can just be hurled down a flight of stairs and called good.
True, very true.
But everything got moved with minimal damage. And yeah, it's really taking shape around here.
That's good. All right. Thank you for answering my questions.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, so we're here with Mrs. Miss Kelly. So, how do you like the new room?
It's great. I've got my own room. Mr. Ewald is the room behind. And then this is the storage area for chemicals, mainly for chemicals.
What's it like having your very own science department?
It's nice. I don't feel lonely yet. I do have a neighbor, so that's good. But it's really been great because, again, I don't have to go up and down the stairs all the time to get all my stuff or find it. And there's a lot more space in this room. So, yeah.
Good. And then, was moving difficult?
The worst part of moving was, if you remember the day we had the wind warning or whatever. So we had a wind warning that day, and I had a lot of my stuff on a cart. And I didn't really think about physics and tried to cross the alley, and a bunch of papers went flying. Within a couple of seconds they were already down to the red building. So we figured out this week what the notes were that were missing. So yeah, so that part wasn't very fun, but no, it was good.
All right, well, thank you
Okay,
for
all right.
answering your questions.
Thanks.
That was some news happening right here in BR. Let's go find out some news happening around the world.
In San Bernardino, there was a mass shooting and at least 14 people were killed and 21 were wounded. 2 suspects were also killed. The shooters burst into a holiday party at a center for people with developmental disorders. The shooters were a married couple and were killed in a shootout with the police. Authorities found thousands of rounds of ammunition at the couple's house. Thousands. Authorities are still searching for their motive.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Well, somewhat. There's no snow on the ground yet, so when there is, we'll have Christmas. But during middle school and high school lunch, for $1, you can buy a candy cane for a friend, and all proceeds go to the Harbor Humane Society and Kids Food Basket, and it's a really good cause, so you should do it.
Yep, those causes will help ensure their futures. And speaking of future, college is right around the corner. And here to talk about it, we have Ian McKnight.
Hey guys, we're here with Ian McKnight to ask him a few questions. Ian, what is your first memory from Black River?
I think it was from when I visited. I was probably in first grade. I spent 11 years here. I spent 11 years and I didn't need visitor passes. And I walked around with Clark McLean, who has long since graduated, and I think that's all I remember. And then I started school here in like 2004, when we had those sad little portable buildings that are like the whole building's made out of particle board, and that was my other first memory.
Nice. Do you have any funny stories about any teachers?
One time in Pyle's class, we spent probably half an hour just thinking up puns with the word yam, like the weird vegetable thing. That is the one that sticks out the most.
Nice.
I don't know why.
What was your favorite thing about Black River? And then what's your favorite thing about Kalamazoo College?
So I think one of the great things about Black River, I know people from high schools all over the place now, because there are like 2 Black River people at Kalamazoo College aside from me. And Black River has this really unique quality where it's small and everyone knows each other, which is really cool and you don't get at other high schools. And Kalamazoo College is 1,600 people, so it's 2 times the size of Black River, but for a college it feels kind of the same way where everyone knows each other, and I really like that.
Very cool. And what is the best advice you can give to Black River high schoolers?
College is coming. I was young and beautiful like you once too. Come and visit. I think the best thing, and what I wish I had known when I was a junior and a senior, is that college visits are the best, because colleges will have you come to their school and they will pay for your food and they will give you a place to sleep, and it's like an all expenses paid vacation, and all you have to do is like sit in on a class. So come and visit colleges. Black River alumni are all over the place, and we like it when you come visit us. And you should all come to Kalamazoo College because it is a wonderful place.
Thank you.
And pose, and pose, and pose, again.
Speaking of photos, senior photos are due by Monday. Please email them to Miss Chester.
Do you have any signature moves, Abby?
Just like 20 billion.
Oh, wow. Those are some tricky moves. Let's go find out about the tricky moves happening on the basketball courts.
Hey guys, and welcome back to sports. The hype right now around Black River is basketball. We're going to start by talking about middle school. Both the green team and black team had a game this past Monday. Unfortunately, they both lost to Tri-Unity, but they also played yesterday and played really well. But they also have a game today after school, starting with the green team at 4 and then following that with the black team at 5. So make sure you come out and support them.
Friday seems to be a really busy day for Black River sports because after that, your JV girls will be playing at 5:30 and your varsity girls will be playing at 7. They're both technically scrimmages, but you should really be there to see them play the Grand Rapids Thunder team. Speaking of girls basketball, Tuesday, JV and varsity had their first games. The JV girls unfortunately lost, but your varsity girls took home their first win of the season, 67-11 against Hesperia. Also, on the topic of first games, your varsity boys and your JV boys will be playing Tuesday against Hesperia. JV boys at 5:30, varsity boys at 7. So you should really, really, really be there.
That's 8th, December 8th.
December 8th, so keep that day in your calendars and be there. And here is Coach Johns to talk about the game and what he thinks is going to happen in this upcoming season.
As this is your first time coaching the varsity boys, what are your feelings going into the season?
I'm very excited. I'm excited that we have the chance to play basketball every day. It's something that I enjoy doing. I'm excited that we have kind of a clean slate in a sense, that the last couple seasons have been pretty rough. So any progress will look like a lot of progress, which I'm excited for.
And how do you think the game will go on Tuesday against Hesperia?
It's lucky for us. We actually played at Hesperia last year. It's like 16 hours away. I think it's no, it's not.
It's far away.
It feels like it's in the UP. It's not really in the UP. The JV team was very competitive. They graduated a lot of seniors. I actually have a couple of connections, so we were able to see film on what Hesperia played last year. So I think that if we can handle their size, they're big, strong country kids. So as long as we can handle their size, I'm excited for how it's going to go.
Right. And what differences do you already see in the new varsity boys team?
I try to look for things that successful basketball teams do. Like they work hard, they're supportive of each other. There's not a lot of opinions or kickback with the coach. If you go watch basketball practice at Hope or at Michigan State or with the Detroit Pistons, you'll see all the same things. So thus far this season, I think that we're starting to see a shift in the positive direction. And I hope that as soon as the opening whistle blows on Tuesday, that everybody just goes crazy and we play hard. And at the end of the game, the other team stares at us on the bench and is so exhausted they can't even walk out of the gym.
And how are you guys adapting to the loss of your seniors last year?
I think that we're doing just fine.
That's good. And lastly, any words of advice for your team on their upcoming game?
Yes, a lot of Neosporin, a lot of Bengay. Ask the volleyball players if you can borrow their knee pads because we're going to try to just beat the mess out of the other team, and I hope that it goes well.
Well, good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lastly, if you are interested in doing track, there are some workouts that just started Monday and Wednesday in the auxiliary gym, in the workout room, and then on Tuesdays there will be downtown runs. So make sure to hit up those if you are interested in track.
All right, guys, have a nice week.
Bye.
Well, we're out of time for today, but stay tuned for next week where we'll be taking a tour of the new elementary building. But before we go, Jasmine, what is your biggest pet peeve? When people don't know how to use their blinkers correctly. No, that's the worst. Let's go find out more about pet peeves.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is when people stand in the middle of the hallway and just talk to their friends and don't move.
My biggest pet peeve is my sister.
I'd say my biggest pet peeve is probably my brother.
My biggest pet peeve is...
What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is probably when people do annoying noises on purpose just to get attention.
Probably one of my biggest pet peeves is people that chew with their mouth open. My brother does it all the time. Just
I hate being late.
Well, it's been a pretty great episode. Thanks for watching.
That's a trap.